Hello guys, back with another episode of Ron's Random Reviews. Been a while, so I'm going to try and upload a few more here this week. Today we have our new Radio Flyer convertible stroller wagon with canopy. So we have two small children, 2 and 3 years old, and wanted to look for a way to kind of, run them around the neighborhood and the sidewalk or something, or if you go to the park, or even if you go to the grocery store, or really anywhere. You can use this wagon to put both of them in. 2 kids can fit in there, and if you don't use them for kids at the time, you can obviously, put various things in there. People take it to the store, put groceries or whatever. It's a cart, it's a wagon that you can put pretty much anything in. This isn't metal or plastic. It's a canvas, and I'm using it, like I say, for my 2 kids, just to take them around the neighborhood, something to do, get a little exercise, get them out of the house. During the pandemic, everyone's been locked up, so looking for reasons and ways to get outside. So this was pretty easy to put together. Here it is, obviously assembled, and really all you have to assemble is the 4 wheels, which the front 2 wheels, they slide in. They have a shaft that slides in. At the top, you put a screw in, and then you put a cap, and you're done. So what I'm talking about here is this right here. There's a shaft built into this that goes up in here. There's a screw, and then you pop the cap. So that's all you do with the front wheels, and they swivel back and forth, okay? And then the back wheels, you're gonna have an axle that you got to assemble, but it's pretty easy. So if you've ever assembled anything like this, you'll have a steel rod down here in the center. You'll have a little like cap that you got to tap on with a hammer. So you do that one first, slide it into the wheel, slide your wheel through to the other side, flip it over and put your cap on that side, tap it in with the hammer, and it locks both wheels into the axle. Put your cap on and you're done. This bar right here has to be assembled, which is pretty easy. It just snaps in. You'll see according to the directions, it just snaps in here. And what it is it's a step brake. So when you press it down, it locks. Obviously, raise it up, it unlocks. So it's a really neat setup. So what's unique about this one, they have so many different versions, especially Radio Flyer has multiple versions. So some of them have canopy, some of them don't. This one, I'll show you how it zips down and becomes a little bench seat for them. Some of them don't do that. Some of them don't have the step brake. This one has a push bar and a pull bar. I'll show you both of those. A lot of them just have the pull bar, no push bar. So this can be, stroller style where you push it, or it can be wagon style where you pull it, like the old school style. So these canopy here, let me try and bring it over here and kind of show you. If you fold this up here, okay, I'll show you. You see there's a little hole there? Well, this has a piece up under here that snaps right into that hole. So, and then these rods, if you don't want to use the canopy, okay, there's a little button right here. So you press that little button and try to do it with one hand, and so you lower it down and it's out of your way, and you remove your canopy. You just roll it up. If you want to roll it up, down at the other end, there's a pocket to put it in. If you notice up here, there's 2 big cup holders at this end where you're pulling it. At the other end, it's kind of like a pouch. And I'll show you that in a minute. So these here, you press the button and try and do it with one hand. Okay. And you bring it up and lock it in. Okay. And then I'll grab my canopy here, and let me see if I can do this one-handed. There it is, snapped it in, put my little cover over, That's all good. Okay, so I like the canopy on here because we're here in California. It's already getting warm. It's in the 70s and sunshine during the day, lots of days, so don't want the kids, sun beating down the top of their head. So I'll show you the handles here. Okay, this is the push bar handle, and on each side of this push bar handle there's a button that you press in there. Okay, and that will release this, and it's going to be kind of tough, but I'll do it and then show you the result here. If you press the button at both sides, okay, then you can lower it like this and it'll go into that angle. Okay, and then if you do it again, okay, you can lower it into this angle, and you do it one more time, okay, and it goes into this angle. So I don't know if that's like a very short person or a kid or something pushing it around. I don't know why you would want it like that low, but you can if you want. Or you squeeze it and take it all the way up, and it locks like that for storage or out of your way. So I like the first notch. Okay, that's where I like it, right there. It's far enough out like a stroller to push it. My feet don't hit the wheels when I'm walking, so I like it that way. Okay, when you're strolling along and you want to stop and you don't want it rolling away from you, you just take and press down there and it locks it in place. Okay, raise it up, now you can roll. Very simple. It's not like one specific little area that you got to get with the tip of your shoe or something like this. This entire bar is the brake. So anywhere that you press down on it works. Anywhere that you press up works. So I really like it. And then I'll show you on the other end here. These wheels are really smooth, really quiet. So I'll show you on the other end here, okay, with this handle. And it's just kind of like got tension on it. So you can put it at whatever angle, works for you for pulling it. And then push it all the way up to get out of your way. So, and now it's not really short because you have a little pin down here. Squeeze that pin and pull it up. All right, and see, it's much longer. So, and you can leave it that tall if you want. Matter of fact, I probably will. You just leave it that tall and it still folds up and it gets out of your way. So it's all good, not a problem. Like I showed you how you remove the canopy if you don't want that. Just lower all four of those little bars and roll that up. You roll the canopy up and it can go in this little pouch down here or whatever you want to put in there. Okay, leave the canopy at home if you want. All right, on the inside, let me get on the floor. Okay, on the inside, this is cushion, this is padding, so the kids aren't sitting on a rock. Okay, it's padded, and you have a 5-point harness. So shoulders, two sides, and between their legs. So 5-point harness, so that they're locked in, they ain't going nowhere if you want to use those. This end has the same thing. Okay, so it's all good. And these, of course, also have padding just like the floor. So these are padded, they're not sitting in some type of hard material. All right, I'll show you this strap in a minute. Okay, so let's push this back and I'll show you here. This Velcro here, you'll unlatch it. Okay, see how it has a little area there that slides in and out. Okay, unlatch that and you got a zipper. Zip it down and you can lay this whole thing down. Okay, so might as well go ahead and do it for you. Pull this one out. Okay, doing everything one-handed. All right, folds down. Now you've got a little bench. Scoot back here, a little bench where the kids can sit at the park or whatever. You can give them something to eat. They got a place to lounge. maybe you're somewhere with your lawn chair. Well, they've got a place to sit too. So, and they can get obviously in and out. You don't have to be lifting them, moving them around. So if you go somewhere and you're going to be there for a while, you roll them in this, and then you can let them sit there and rest or eat or whatever. Zip it back up, put them back in, and take them back to the car or back home or wherever it is you're going. So it's super convenient. You know, I really like it. So, and let me show you this real quick since we're here. Here's your strap. Now this thing folds away and goes in your car. All right, so if you pick this up, all you do is raise it up, and I'll show you partial here. Okay. All right, you just pull that up with your hand, this thing completely collapses. So it'll all go down flat. It's probably less than a foot thick when it's fully collapsed. You know, you'd take your canopy off, and you just fold it all the way down, lay it in the back of your car like any other stroller. So, you know, you don't have some huge thing that you can't transport. And it's light. Thing's really light. It's not very heavy at all. So I would guess the whole thing is probably 10, 15 pounds. So I don't know if you consider that heavy, but for something, you know, this that expands this big, carries 2 kids, and does all that it does, to me, that's not very heavy at all. If you watch, all I do is press it down. Here, it locks in. So now it clicked in, and it's strong and supports your kids. So it's just simple as that. You pull a strap, it's folded. You set it down and push it down. It locks in, and you're ready to roll. So you're taking like seconds, you know, to do whatever you want to do. So it converts, you know, from a stroller to wagon to whatever, you know, use you want to use it for. And honestly, even if you don't have kids, you know, I used to mess with cars a lot, and you could go to the auctions and pick up little parts and things, you know, the swap meets and stuff, whatever. It does multiple use, but it's really great for kids. So there you are. You're back to where it was. So that's mainly about it. I believe I showed you pretty much everything. Like I say, the front wheels, they swivel very smoothly back and forth. When you know, it's like you can use 2 fingers here to roll this thing back and forth. It's just super smooth, easy, really easy to turn left, right, whatever. You know, and you, like I said, push or pull. You can have the canopy on or off. You know, it turns into a bench seat when you need it to. Folds up, goes in your car. The thing's really great. So this one here I picked up at Target for a $165. I was looking around. I really couldn't find it any cheaper anywhere else. So not on Amazon, eBay, or anything. So I really like it. Pay attention, though, when you're looking for them, because, like I said, there's so many different models that you can think you're buying this one and you're buying a different one. There's one with less features, but it looks very similar, and it's like 110, 109, something like that. But it's not the same one. It doesn't have all these features. So you got to pay attention when you're buying it. And I tried to show you the box here, make sure that you know which one it is if you want this particular one. Okay, so all right, guys, I'm gonna try to load 2 or 3 more videos this week, and please like, subscribe, follow, share, you know, all the good stuff. I'm trying to build this channel. I do it as soon as I can possibly get time. 2 little kids really keeps us busy, but I try to make as many videos as I can whenever I get the opportunity. And I know I'm not some special studio type presentation, and that's really intentional. I mean, I can buy the equipment to make this a much nicer presentation. I don't, because I want this to be a regular Joe channel. You just go to it and say, hey, what does this guy think about this product? Some regular Joe that bought the product, using it himself. It's not sponsored. Nobody's paying me to do these things. And see what his opinion is. I don't want a 2-hour long video. I don't need 7,000 different details of, you know, the weight and measurement and all that stuff's online. So you just come to look at my videos to say, hey, what are the main features that I would actually use? Is it good or not good? And you're on your way. So that's the intention of my channel. So this, like I say, is one of, I think, 2 more that I'll post this week. So please like and subscribe, share. Please share it to any of your friends. Let them know about this, and I would appreciate it. Until next time, it's been Ron's Random Reviews. Thank you very much for your time.